Got a new old boat. This thing is made in the 50s. I don't know when because it's supposed to have a serial number right here or somewhere in this area. It's supposed to have a stamped serial number, and the last two digits will be the year. And they also say that up there under the dash there's supposed to be a plaque and a placard or whatever you call it, and I didn't see one. I don't think it's there. Anyway, turned this thing into a electric boat. This is the one I was using on the inflatable. I had this mount on and I tried it on the boat and it didn't hold, especially in turns. So then I took apart a gasoline engine. I think this is like a 70 horse, but maybe a smaller one would be better. But I do like the distance from the clamp to the clamp. Gives it a lot of rigidity. It's only like 6 or 7 inches down there. That would be pretty hard to bend. But I am going to go with eventually I'm going to go with the 85 millimeter diameter. That's only a 65. I'm going to go with a larger motor because I had this one. I didn't have it at peak. I had it at rated wattage, 3,000 watts, and of course it didn't lift the boat. But that was twice as much capacity. Like I said, that's full capacity of the motor. Pretty sure the controller can do a lot more. It's a 75-200, and the batteries. My batteries are homemade. They were really cheap cells, really low rating on the output, something like 400 milliamps each. So, and these are all in series, so I couldn't get very many amps. 25 amps is all I've got. So at 25, and it's roughly 60, a little over 60 volts. I end up maxing these out around 1500, 15, 1600, something like that. Watts. But they'll be okay, like just 10 seconds a minute at full. I did that. They'll run at double, 50 amps. But if you go for a long time, they like to run at no more than 25. You can push it at 30, but they like 25. So anyway, I got a buck converter. Takes that. It's only a 48 to 12, but it does work. You got a 12 volt line. It sends 12 volts up to a fan up there. I've got 12 volts coming up here temporarily to this, so that I can charge my devices and get 12 volts off of a cigarette lighter plug if I need it. Does have steering. Had a windshield. I took it off. It needs to be buffed pretty badly. Pretty noisy cable system. I don't like that, but it's pretty cool with the seats, and definitely needs cushions. Anyway, let's wonder where my remote is. What did I do with the remote? Oh, it's in the car. I'll turn on the motor just because. Why not? All right, you got to make sure that the power button is on. You got to make sure that the breaker is on, and it is. Then this here, it's already on, but you hold this one here to turn it on. Then I guess it's too much at once. I think it's just turned up too high. It doesn't have sensors at all. That's what do you call that? Sensorless. So it's got to find itself to start with, but once you get going, it's got no problems. A big vibration going on here. Anyway, turn this off. Also got, it's on tilt here. So if you hit something, it'll move. It's kind of heavy, but like I said, this is way too small. It's coming off. Yeah. I don't know what else to tell you. That's pretty much it. Worked pretty good today. Nothing got hot. I ran this at the battery's capacity, the 25 amps. About 1600 watts is where I was running. I ran it for an hour straight, continuous. These got, warm like they're supposed to, like slightly warm. Nothing here got hot. No wires got warm. No connectors got warm. None of this got hot. The motor was cold. So I can do, 1600 watts all day, I believe. And, but anything over like 800 or 1000, you're not really gaining much. So 800 watts, and you're really not getting good return on your wattage after that. So if you're just going for a long distance, you're not going to go over 1000 watts at a time anyway. And my batteries are 2 kilowatts each, so it's 8 kilowatts. I can get 8-hour trip out of a 1 kilowatt rate. So no range anxiety. And that's my boat, and I'm down at the water. That's where I just came off of today. See you later.